When you start your Shadowverse Worlds Beyond journey, you should complete your first fair missions because it gives you the choice of one of 9 free pre-built decks to choose from. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, which one is the best? The answer is whichever class you opened the most of in your packs. But which one's objectively the best though? Now, it took me a moment to spend some time with the game, study the meta, study the deck lists of the pre-builts to determine which one actually is the best. And I can say with some amount of confidence right now that it is the Forestcraft one. That being said, if you don't enjoy Forestcraft and you like the other classes better, I would just pick the one you like because in terms of value, they don't offer that much difference between each other. But the reason I say the Forestcraft one is the best is because it makes you competitively ready almost right out of the box. The Forestcraft list comes with the Gold Lily, which you need in every Forestcraft deck, the Gold Rhinoceroach, which you need in every Forestcraft deck, and the Gold Glade, which you need in every Forestcraft deck, plus Arya, Lady of the Woods, which you don't need, but it is good, and it's fantastic for free-to-play players because Arya is good even at 1 copy in your deck. You do not need extras, so once you get this pre-built, you are ready to go. That being said, the pre-built here is not the deck I would run. I would use the cards from this pre-built to build the deck I'm about to show you. All right, going second against Havencraft. I think setting up Lambert Cairn is pretty important because they tend to go really slow as well. I think I can toss back Tamer and Sprite. This is fine. Yeah, setting up Lambert Cairn is really important because they go super slow as they ramp into Ignideus. Or not ramp into, I should say. That's a dragon term. But as they, you know, build their entire game plan towards playing Ignideus on time. So if I'm able to just get Lambert Cairn out with Deepwood Bounty and kill them with Roach before they can capitalize on the Ignideus, that would be the way to do it. That being said, easier said than done. Godwood, great top deck here. And then I can extra play point into Glade to clear the board next. If it's even necessary. Might be better to just play the Capricious. Because this clears the board without me having to... Without me having to worry about generating fairies. And it gives me more fairies in hand, or rather in play, for the Bale to get discounted faster. Very slow Divine Thunder for them here. I think this is a Lambert Cairn turn. If I extra play point out another Lambert Cairn, I'm up to 8. Draw 1, go up to 9. But I think there's not really a better turn to play it than now. So I do overdraw 1 card here. And I think I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. I don't really use Lambert Cairn for the on-field effect, so I'm totally fine using them just to get some extra chip here now. Cairn.
Twinkle with your wings, twinkle with your toes.
Don't look away.
Then staff. If they full clear, my Bale goes down to 0 and I have another Roach turn next turn. So Lefa heals him to 7. Is that enough? No, I have enough for 8. For an 8 damage Roach in hand. That's a nice and easy gotcha. Whew. Nice and clean. That's about as textbook as it gets. Going second against Rune is a little harder. I think to clear Anangrea, it's kind of a must for me to find either another May or Glade. So I'm going to mulligan away for Glade. We end up getting Fairy Convocation, which is okay. Alongside the Twinkle Toes we got, because this maybe lets us build an early board.
What's today's happy little surprise?
I think I even extra play point out a Fairy. And then next turn I can Fairy.
May wings be at
Just
your
make a gigantic board. Because they tend to not run wide clears.
Oh dear.
I think Lambent Cairn is actually better. This means I don't board lock myself. Get 1 extra damage in regardless. And I'm more likely to pull off a Twinkle here now.
Special assignment today.
Yeah, so I can Fairy. I have to Fairy again. I trade one of these. It feels bad. It feels a little bad. I can do it like this. Trade this here. Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle with your wings. Twinkle with your toes.
Trade this here. And then I think I face. All to face. Technically, actually, if I was going to make that play, it was better to clear the Miranda rather than the Golem. Should have thought that through from the beginning. But in this way, I'm pretty sure they're not going to evolve the Miranda anyway, because they're definitely going to play Anangrea and evolve it. So it didn't really make a difference. Unfortunately, I don't think I can push damage here. I mean, one Fairy does just get around the ward. So he's considering trading the ward into the Fey Twinkle Toes instead. Chooses not to. Interesting. That opens him up to a Fairy trade Roach evolve. Face Bug Alert. I leave 6 damage up, but if I can just kill him next turn, it won't really matter. And this is before his Kuon as well. This is when he's most vulnerable.
I give up. Ready, Graham?
Another Anangrea. But I can clear this with Convocation and May, which would cost me 4 play points. And then Roach goes face for 3 play points. So I need 7 play points to pull off this play. And I do have the extra play point, which means I have just enough. And that's how you beat Rune with this. Just enough. You win in the margins. All right. Especially for the Kuon play is very important. And here is the full deck list. It's made by one How Chi Fishy on Twitter, and he got an 18 win streak. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, then you're sure to enjoy this one, where I discuss the competitive controversy around the game and why it might be a problem for the highest level echelon of play.